Does Doritos Crash Course hold up over a decade after its release? That's a good question that I seek to answer today. This game was released in 2010 as a free Xbox Live Arcade game as part of Doritos' attempt to market their chips to gamers through video games. And unlike many attempts by other companies to pull this off, e.g. M&M's Cart on the DS, this game was actually really well received and was downloaded over 1 million times and was so successful that it even got a $2 DLC pack. But about the game itself, it's a simple, yet challenging, and fun 2D platformer that was clearly inspired by shows like Wipeout and American Ninja Warrior, which my mom banned me from watching when I was a kid for some reason. Anyways, the objective of Doritos Crash Course is really straightforward. Go right until you reach the end of the level and try to do it as quickly as possible. That's it, nothing too fancy. But this is often easier said than done, as you'll have to navigate some pretty treacherous arenas containing things like trampolines, moving platforms, being shot at by paintballs, having hammers swung at you, and a single misstep could send you plummeting into water under every obstacle course. But fear not, for this game contains several checkpoints in every level, and you have unlimited lives. Now the base game, before DLC, is divided up into 3 chapters: USA, Europe, and Japan, with each harder than the previous chapter, and each chapter has 5 levels, for a grand total of 15 levels. Although Japan does have an easy mode, which I didn't really play, but I guess we could say the game has more levels if we were to count that. Anyways, America is by far the easiest of the 3 countries, and I can beat the chapter in under 10 minutes these days, although my first playthrough took me way longer. The American levels appear to take place in New York, based off how you can see a King Kong reference at one point, and the European levels appear to take place in France because you can see the Eiffel Tower, and the Japan levels take place in, well, Japan, and you can see a Godzilla statue in the background, and as a Godzilla fan, I found this to be really cool. And the DLC chapters take place in London and Las Vegas, but I'm mainly just talking about the base game today. Moving over to discuss gameplay some more, Doritos Crash Course has really simple controls, as you use the left joystick to move, duck, and slide, A to jump, the trigger buttons to run, the back button to restart the level, Y to restart the last checkpoint, and RB to chicken out. So again, very simple and easy controls. Oh, I mentioned chickening out. What exactly is this? Well, if you fail an area 5 times or more in a row, you can press the right bumper, which will teleport you to the next checkpoint. But your score won't be saved and you can't progress to the next level, so there's no real point in doing this. And speaking of saving your score, each game is on a timer, and while you only have to beat a level to progress, this game does have a medal system that rewards you for how quickly you finish a level. E.g., a level might have medals like win gold for finishing in under a minute, silver for beating the level in under 2 minutes, stuff like that. Plus, this title offers global and friend leaderboards for you to compete in, and you can straight up play this game with your friends if you wish to, as it has split-screen co-op, and up to 4-player online versus games, in which it's a race among the players to reach the finish line first, and the servers are actually pretty active in 2025, so it's not too hard to find a match. Although you will sometimes find frozen lobbies with AFKers, but according to the leaderboards, hundreds, if not thousands of people are still actively playing this game. Getting more into the MP, a couple achievements are locked to this mode, which I did acquire, and the multiplayer was a bit of disappointing in that, how to say this, you only see a cardboard cutout of your competitors and you don't see their actual avatars in motion, which would have been sick if you ask me. Maybe this was done due to console restrictions, who knows, but the multiplayer is fun and I do enjoy it, although my wife wasn't a huge fan of this one as we did play it together once. A final note on the MP, Doritos has some creative MP lobbies, in which your avatar can do your choice of about a dozen animations, be it waving their hand or running in place, stuff like that, and the devs definitely went an extra mile here when they really didn't have to, and this helped the game feel more alive. Shifting gears to discuss other things, I must praise this game for being an Xbox Avatar game. It was always so cool when games let you play as your 360 avatar, like in Joyride Turbo or Fire Pro Wrestling. Although Doritos would occasionally glitch and wouldn't let me use my avatar, but instead would assign me a random generic one for whatever reason, but thankfully that didn't occur too often. Plus the DLC came with 2 avatar awards, being a hat and a helicopter prop, so this made the $2 DLC pack even more worth buying. And the base game came with 2 gamer picks, so a nice little bonus there. Graphically, this title did a good job with its cartoonish graphics, and the OST and sound effects are great as well. In conclusion, Doritos Crash Course is a fun and free Xbox exclusive, although it could be a little bit tedious on my first playthrough, but getting good at this game is very rewarding in my opinion, and I give this title a 8.1 out of 10 by my grade scale, and I'd say it holds up just fine. Now I would like to note that Doritos actually put out 4 Xbox games back in the day: Doritos Crash Course and its delisted sequel, some delisted dinosaur game, and Harm's Way, which is another Xbox exclusive, and it's thankfully still available to download. And both Doritos Crash Course and Harm's Way are backwards compatible on modern consoles if you wish to give them a spin. As far as similar games go, I kinda draw a blank as I don't know many games like this one. Maybe New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, it's certainly quite different, but it is also a 2D side-scrolling platformer. A side note apart from my review, the marketing of this game, well, it did work, as after playing this for the first time, I wanted some Doritos. So I went out and bought some Doritos, and a Mountain Dew with it, cause why not? Winding down my video, I do miss when companies were trying far out and creative marketing, be it the coolest video game ads in magazines, sick TV commercials that got you hyped, companies having awesome displays in stores, or even snack and beverage companies developing video games. It was a great time, yo. Anywho, for our Bible verse of the day, I read 2 Peter 1, verse 3 NIV. His divine power has given us everything we need for a godly life, through our knowledge of Him who called us by His own glory and goodness. And that's it from me for now, folks. Thanks for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed. For anyone new here, I mostly review and discuss video games, with a large focus on zombie and horror titles, but I also cover a lot of 360 games in general. So feel free to check out some of my other vids if that sounds interesting. And follow me on GameRam if you want hints at upcoming videos and behind the scenes stuff. Like always, none of my content is made by AI, and I never consent to my voice and likeness being modified, altered, and replicated by AI in any way. Jesus loves you all very much. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, y'all. Peace. Some reason. Anyways, the objective in both Doritos Crash Course and Harm's Way are backwards.